the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Colorado State's offense will get first crack at it today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Dropping back, it's Curry. Caught over the middle, it's Bell. Stumbled to the ground.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Rams will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Cougars offense will go to work for the first time today. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Lets it go. Hits the open man. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. First down here for the offense. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Oh, he's got a chance. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back to throw, it's Hillstead. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Cougars have their offense in high gear. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, BYU! A great catch and run for 6.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the run, it's Ball. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll take it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
We got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for a first down.
The Rams, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're facing a 3rd down. To the air, it's Hillstead. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Takes it on the return. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He has the first and still on his feet. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Rams come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tap and runs through another one. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Colorado State. He would not be denied.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the option. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Looking for a man. It's Hillstead. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. Found the spot in the defense. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Phillips. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On 1st and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. Snap in the shotgun. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Touchdown, Cougar! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him, and I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Western Michigan is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 21 to UTSA.
Wants to throw. It's Curry.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll try to do it himself. With the catch, it's Humphries. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Second down coming up. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Bell. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Curry. Got it in the middle, it's Demania. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Got a man. It's Humphries. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. And the Rams had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the red zone, it's Dupree. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams!
Well, that was was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up, but you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barfield. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Got it in the middle. It's Bachmeier. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Back to pass. It's Hillstead. Firing to the right, complete. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Third down play from the gun. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Rams looking to convert on 4th down. Give to the fullback. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hillstead. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going downfield for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker is Humphries. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the big fullback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The big fullback's got it. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down. And the Rams look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Right down the middle. A strike downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Dupree. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Wake Forest is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over James Madison. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. There he goes! Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll give it to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Right on the money.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch a big fella.
The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Off play action. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fakes the grab on the left.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's 4th down. And that made it more manageable, but obviously the clock is not as important as making sure you get this 4th down conversion.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Picks up the first down. Still running at the 40. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
The Rams, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes a handoff. It's Dupree. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like, it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on fourth down. Instead, they back up. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Looking for a push on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? A little screen to the running back. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Back to pass, it's Hillstead. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Running into the open space. Bulldozes his way through. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cougars. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws to put their offense in position to win this game late.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to throw, it's Curry. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Demania. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're going to ride this running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's caught. It's Brown. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Rams want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Back to the ground with the running back. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good. He drove it through the uprights. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.